While the world is posting matching pajamas and perfect tablescapes, you might be timing medications around lunch, wondering how to prevent a meltdown in front of relatives, or sitting in a hospital room pretending that Christmas feels normal. If your holidays don't look like the movies, if they're noisy, messy, medical, or full of complicated feelings, this episode is for you. Today, we're building a Caregivers holiday survival guide that isn't about doing more or faking joy. It's about three things: lowering the pressure, setting gentle but firm boundaries, and finding pockets of peace and presence in the middle of it all. By the end of this episode, you'll have a simple holiday planning framework, language you can use with family and friends, and 3 tiny rituals to anchor yourself on the day, wherever you are. Welcome to Radiant Moments Caregiver Oasis. I'm Michelle from J&B Inspired. Our mission is to nurture hope and ignite resilience, helping caregivers find real support and practical tools so they can thrive and not just survive. This episode pairs beautifully with our Caregiver Empowerment Deep Dive, where we focused on strengthening your voice and agency. If you missed it, that's okay. Don't worry, you can still use everything we covered today. Think of this as your holiday-specific toolkit. We're applying empowerment, self-care, and emotional mastery to the unique challenges of this time of year. Whatever your holiday looks like, a full noisy house, a quiet room, a hospital corridor, or something completely different, you're welcome here. Let's take some of that invisible pressure off your shoulders to build a plan that honors both you and your loved one. Naming the reality: why holidays hit carers harder. Before we talk about solutions, we need to tell the truth about why this season can feel so heavy. Holidays often amplify expectation from others. Just come for a few hours. It'll be fine. Social pressure, those perfect pictured scenes, grief from what's changed. Extra logistics, breaks, travel appointments, visitors, medications, equipment. If you're a carer, you're not just organising food and gifts, you're coordinating medications and feeding schedules, sensory needs and accessibility requirements, transport and rest breaks, emotional states for both yourself and your loved ones. On top of that, old family dynamics can reappear. People who don't see the day-to-day reality might minimize your load, push for traditions you can't keep, or expect you to host just because you've always done it. So if you feel overwhelmed, guilty because you're not excited, or quietly resentful while you're peeling potatoes at midnight, you are not failing. You're human living inside a set of unrealistic expectations at times. Our goal today is not to fix the season, it's to make it gentler, make it safer for you and your loved one, and make sure your needs are at least on the list. The Peace Holiday Framework. That's PEACE. To keep this simple, I've created the Peace Holiday Framework. That's Prioritise, Edit, Ask, Create, and Exhale. This is your planning compass. You don't have to do all of it. Even 1 or 2 pieces can make a difference. P, Prioritise. Choose what truly matters. Ask yourself, if we could only keep 1 or 2 holiday traditions this year, what would they be? What makes the day feel like a holiday for our family? Is it connection? Is it the food, our faith, listening to great music, or rest? Maybe it's 1 shared meal, 1 small gift ritual, and 1 short video call with someone special. Write down your top 2 non-negotiables. Everything else is optional. Just naming that can lower the pressure. E. Edit. Gently cut out or shrink expectations. Let's edit. Instead of all or nothing, try smaller or different. Some ideas: shorten visits 1 or 2 hours instead of all day. Buy dessert or sides instead of making everything yourself. Move lunch to mid-afternoon if that suits medications or everybody's energy better. Swap travel for a video call if the journey is just too much. Ask yourself, what would this look like at 50% effort? That's your starting point, not your failure point. A. Ask. Invite help and understanding. Empowered asking is specific and time-bound. Instead of hoping people will just guess what you need, invite them into clear roles. For example, could you bring a salad and dessert? So I only need to organize the main dish this year. Could you handle all the gift wrapping this year? And I'll focus on medications and appointments. You're not asking people to read your mind. You're giving them practical, doable ways to help. C. Create. Design tiny moments of meaning. Create is about designing small, intentional moments rather than chasing a perfect day. Peace and presence often come in pockets, not in 12 perfect hours. You might create 1 to 3 micro moments, such as lighting a candle and each person sharing one thing they're grateful for. Playing one favorite song and giving yourself permission to feel whatever comes. Taking 10 minutes outside to notice the sky and breathe. These don't require a tidy house, matching outfits, or a big budget. They're about meaning, not performance. E. Exhale. Build in recovery time. Let's exhale together. Plan a decompression moment before the day arrives. For example, 15 minutes alone after guests leave, a slower morning the next day, or one simple ready-to-heat meal for Boxing Day. Write it into your plan like any of the other commitments you jot down. Something like, from 8:30 to 9 p.m, I'm off duty. Phones off, comfy clothes, tea and bed. The peace framework isn't about making everything lovely. It's about preserving what matters and softening what hurts. Boundaries with kindness, talking to family and friends. Let's move into how you talk about all of this with the people around you. I'll share some ideas for wording you can adapt. You don't need to say them exactly like I do. Let them sound like you, in your accent, in your culture. Number 1, saying we're doing a smaller Christmas this year. You might say something like, this year we need to keep things simpler because of health and energy. We're planning a shorter visit and a smaller meal so we can actually enjoy it rather than crashing afterwards. If they push back or seem disappointed, I understand it's different to what we've done before. Right now, this is what's realistic for us and what keeps everyone well. Number 2, declining an invitation without over-explaining. You could say, thank you for inviting us. It really means a lot. This year, we're not able to attend because of our caring responsibilities and our energy levels. We'll be thinking of you and we'd love to connect by phone or video for a few minutes on the day instead. You don't have to justify beyond that. Your well-being is a valid reason. Number 3, asking for specific support on the day. Let me know if you need anything. Sounds kind, but it often doesn't translate into real help. Instead, try turning it into something specific, such as arriving early. Would you be able to come 30 minutes early to help me set up chairs and then take charge of the drinks so I can focus on meds and the food? If it's kids support you require, on the day, could you be in charge of entertaining the kids for an hour after lunch so I can reset the kitchen and check medications in peace so I can do it safely? If they say yes, you might simply acknowledge, thank you, having you do this makes a big difference. Number 4, handling unhelpful comments. If someone says, you worry too much, just relax, it's Christmas, you could respond gently. I know you'd like things to feel relaxed. For me to relax, I need to know that my medications and routines are looked after. Once that's in place, I can breathe more easily. If they minimize your load, it may not look like much from the outside, but this year has taken a lot out of us. We're doing what we can manage safely. Number 5, managing drop-in visitors. If unexpected visitors are hard for your situation, we love seeing you and unplanned visits are tricky for us right now. Can you text first? That way we can let you know when it's a good time and make sure it works with care needs. All of these examples are about holding boundaries and connection. You're allowed to protect your capacity. That is part of caring. 3 peace and present rituals for the actual day. Now let's focus on the day itself. Whether you're at home, at someone else's house, or in hospital, these 3 tiny rituals are designed to bring a sense of peace and presence into the reality you're living, not the fantasy version. Ritual number 1, the 3-breath intention. It takes 90 seconds. Do this first thing, even if you're still in bed or sitting by a hospital bed. Take a slow breath in through your nose for a count of 4. Now hold that for a count of 4 and then through your mouth, breathe out for the count of 6. On the second breath, place a hand on your tummy or your heart. Third breath, quietly set an intention for the day. Some examples. Today I choose enough, not perfect. Today I will notice one small moment of kindness. Today I give myself permission to feel what I feel. This takes less than a minute, but it changes how you enter the day, from bracing to gently choosing. Ritual number 2, the 10-minute sanctuary. Sometime during the day, build in a 10-minute sanctuary. This could be sitting outside with a cup of tea, standing at an open window, breathing in fresh air, sitting in the hospital bathrooms with your hands over your face, letting yourself be still. In those 10 minutes, turn your phone to silent if it's safe to do so. Take at least 3 deep breaths and ask yourself, what do I need right now? Physically, emotionally, and spiritually? Is there one tiny thing I can do to honor that in the next hour? The answer might be drinking water, asking someone to take over for 5 minutes, letting yourself cry, or simply sitting in silence. This is not indulgent. This is nervous system maintenance. Ritual number 3, the one true thing, reflection. We do this at the end of the day. As the day winds down or before bed, try this. Name one hard thing about today and be brutally honest. I hated that we couldn't all be together. I felt invisible in that family conversation. I feel exhausted and sad. Name one moment of light, however small. Mum smiled when the music played. We laughed at that silly joke. I got 5 quiet minutes to actually breathe. Name one thing you're proud of. I advocated for what I needed. I chose a smaller plan that was realistic. I didn't ignore my own needs completely. This practice doesn't force toxic positivity. It holds the full picture. The grief and the glimmers, that's what true presence is. For caregivers spending the holiday in hospital or in crisis. I want to speak directly to those of you who might be in hospital, in crisis, or facing a very different holiday because of acute illness or loss. If your day involves monitors beeping, plastic chairs and vending machine coffee, or an empty chair where someone you love used to sit, please know you are not behind. You are not failing. You are not missing it. You are living the most important part of this season, showing up in love. Here are 3 gentle ideas just for you. A micro ritual at the bedside. Play one meaningful song softly. Hold their hand or imagine doing so if physical contact isn't possible. Whisper one sentence of love or blessing, even if they can't respond. Release the performance. Give yourself explicit permission to let go of social media perfection, expectations, and even long-standing traditions for this year. You might say to yourself, this year, survival and love are enough. Traditions can be reshaped later. I want you to reach for connection. If you have capacity, send one text or voice note to someone you trust. Like, today is hard. Can you think of us? Let someone hold you in their thoughts for a moment. You don't have to carry the whole day alone. If you're grieving, Whether this is the first holiday without someone or the 10th, your feelings are valid. Presence can include tears, numbness, laughter, and everything in between. As we close, remember, a peaceful and present holiday does not have to look peaceful from the outside. It might still involve mess, noise, hospital visits, appointments, tears, and takeaway food. What makes it peaceful and present is how compassionately you treat yourself while you navigate this very difficult space. Your mini plan for the week. Use the peace framework to choose what really matters and to gently edit expectations. Pick one boundary phrase or request from today and practice it out loud, even just once, so it's easier to reach for when you actually need it. Choose one of the 3 rituals, the 3-breath intention, the 10-minute sanctuary, or the one true thing reflection, and commit to doing it. If this episode has given you even one idea or a moment of comfort, please share it with another carer who might be quietly dreading the holidays. From JMB Inspired, you are doing enough. You are enough. From all of us at Radiant Moments, keep taking those tiny decisions that add up to strength and take gentle care of your radiant moments. I'm Michelle. Merry Christmas. We'll talk soon.